Merry Christmas, Liv.
Merry Christmas, Matthew.
The a-holes of Christmas is what we are going over. If I gave the kids a PS5, how do you think they would react?
I think Ethan would freak out and jump up and down. Hayden, she doesn't play video games, so I should be like, whatever.
But we would love it because
we would love it.
We got. I was gifted a PS5, right? Got my own PS5. Mm-hmm. How many hours do we play on that thing?
A lot.
You're not going to go ahead and take a stab like we did in the first cut where you made fun of me buying the PS5 for myself because that was great. You're not going to do that again?
No.
Great. Let's move on. A child received a PS5 and threw a tantrum. We're going to give you our reaction and tell you what we would do if it was our children who reacted this way. Watch this.
God, ready? Go ahead, Jack. Go.
That's the only way to open up a present. First of all, I want to give the kids kudos. This is how you open a present. You don't save the paper. Olivia saves the paper. I hate it.
Not anymore. I don't do it anymore.
Right, but she did it for like 10 years. So like last year was the time you did it. It's like once COVID, like all inhibition just was thrown out the window. Good job, kids. So that Christmas tree is horrendous, by the way. You have way too many ornaments. You need some disbursement of ornaments to tree ratio, a little bit of feedback. But let's see what the little turd got. All right, kid on the left seems stoked, uses the Lord's name in vain. This time of year, we expect that type of reaction. We're going to let the kid wave off. The other child looks like he has a LeBron James shirt on or something to that effect. I'm surprised he's not taking a knee. Let's see what he has to say, considering this is probably made in Japan or China or somewhere else.
What is it?
I don't know. It's a PS5!
Oh, he seems excited.
Totally.
Yeah, as he knocks it over.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I wanted a PC!
You wanted a PC? A personal computer? Consoles have like gone quite ahead in the world. They do a great job. I would be happy. These things are what, $400 still? $500? They were on the list last year as something that was needed. If we look over to the right, look at all the other toys that this kid has. Doesn't seem too happy. Let's see what he says.
I want PC, I don't like this.
What?
I don't want it.
Wait, are you serious right now?
No, return it. I don't want it. Are you kidding?
Are you serious?
Can they return him? I mean, Democrats believe in late-term abortion. I mean, how late is it? I mean, can we... Holy crap. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Oh, look it.
No pun intended with let's wrap it up.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no pun intended. But your thoughts as a mother, as a child who has given presents to your children and gave them the gift of life. What are your thoughts on this?
What a spoiled, rotten, entitled little brat. Oh, my God. I would hope our children would never act like that. But after the initial shock wear off of my kid acting like that, I'd be like, okay, it's going back along with every other present you just unwrapped. And I would take them all back.
See,
I would have no problem doing that.
Is that an overreaction? Because that's my first. But I think some parents would be like, oh, come on, they're children. I'm like, I don't give a crap if they're kids or not. If you can't say thank you, ma'am, thank you, mom, thank you, dad.
For a $500 PS5 along with all the other toys you got. Seriously, you can't say thank you. If you don't take it back and return it, you are doing your child a disservice because he's going to grow up. That child is going to grow up to be one of the, I need a safe space.
He's going to be a liberal.
Exactly.
Exactly what your shirt says you're trying not to do.
Exactly, yes.
Just a regular mom trying not to raise liberals. Here's what it comes down to. There's feedback that's needed here, and I don't care if it's Christmas. My mom would have grabbed me by the ear or told me to come over here and given me the whisper of death. Matthew, if you do not right now start to behave, I swear I'm going to grab my flip-flop and I'm going to knock you in the next week. Or grandma would have had me go cut my own switch. These kids today, there's no being thankful because they get everything they want. And as parents, I'm kind of like this. Some people say, well, why didn't they ask him what he wanted? Well, that's not the point. To build a PC that actually operates like a PS5, it's going to cost some money. And there's nothing really that you can't have fun with on the PS5. Now, there's some PC games that you may want to play, but life's tough. Go get a job. Don't quite understand the way children are today, and I really don't want to. Moving on. Anything else to say about the kid from hell?
No, he's definitely the kid from. I'm glad he's not my child. Put it that way.
I'm glad he's not too. He's Mexican, and that would really create awkward conversation at Christmas
Well, I
dinner.
am part Mexican.
Yeah, but you don't want to be full Mexican because I'm not Mexican. I mean, moving on. Is there something I need to know? Okay. Latin persuasion. This is something that your mother does. She is a flight attendant, correct?
Yes.
Wow. Thank you for adding so much to it. Single answers, something I beg for in our personal life, but not necessarily on the show. Do you want to expand on this?
Yes, I mean, she has been a flight attendant for 18 years now.
Yeah.
And yeah, watch it. After watching the video, I can say that my mom wouldn't take that shit either.
So there's two guys, and obviously, no, it's not Santa and the other guy that we saw in a romance. These are two pronoun aficionados who want to be labeled a certain way without telling you, and you have to assume their gender by not assuming their gender. Good luck. This is what this flight attendant, who did a great job, not a flight attendant, what would they call this person?
Gate attendant, I think is what they call them.
Gate attendant? That's their name?
I don't know. I could ask my mom for the official title.
We're going to call him a check-in stewardess because I can't think of anything.
Stewardess is a girl. Attendant.
Stop assuming his gender, Olivia. Seriously, learn a lesson from the video. Watch this.
What about when an adult employee misgenders you intentionally?
So while he's talking, you're talking.
You just misgendered me again.
Oh my God. Okay, first of all, they're going to Atlanta, Georgia, boarding at 10 a.m. This guy probably has been working for about 42 minutes, and I will tell you that his I'm dealing with this meter is now full. It's Christmas time. You're lucky to even get on a flight. You're lucky to get your bags. If the worst thing that happens to you on your trip to Atlanta, Georgia, besides getting shot, raped, and killed in Atlanta, is that you are misgendered, then you're doing pretty well on Christmas. Let's see how this guy handles it. I've been in customer service most of my life. This is an A+. Before you even watch it, this is an A+ interaction with a customer. Perfectly done.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Gotcha.
Both of you have.
Sorry.
Wasn't intentional, but if you want to take it personal, that's also.
Well, she did do it intentionally twice.
You're talking to me too.
You said she and then you said he.
You're being condescending, and if you want to continue, I have Port Authority escort you out the building right this moment. If you want to play that game with me.
This is when Olivia would say, "Shut up, Matthew." I mean, no matter what happens, no matter how right I am, she's going to tell me to shut up. It's amazing that his boyfriend, girlfriend, friend doesn't say the same thing. I think the guy gets the point that he could be escorted out, and then what's he going to do in Hot Atlanta?
I don't know if he's with somebody because the woman who's talking in the background, I think, is another employee, and because she's saying, "I did not misgender you" in the background. If you hear
well,
her
if you
talking.
look away, he's looking at the camera now, but he's looking at somebody as he was
That's
checking
true.
in. So
Okay.
there's two of them. So I think it's his, like I said, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, he, Jay, Jur, a rainbow spotted unicorn. Who knows? Who cares?
Okay.
Would you like to continue 3 days before Christmas? I really don't mind.
I'm good. I'll just put this on.
Exactly.
It's pretty simple when you go ahead and create problems like that. You're going to learn what FAFO really means. If you F around with the FAA and these airlines, they have full authority to boot you off the plane for any reason. In fact, they don't even need a reason. And that is the gift from hell. It's not something you want. You don't want to call your friends and family who already don't like you because you're a complete pansy ass. And they're going to be like, well, Jamal, why aren't you on the flight? The gate attendant, the stewardess attendant, whatever it is, misgendered me. And say, give me a f***ing break, Jamal. How many times are we going to do this? You haven't been home for Christmas in 6 years. When are you going to pull your head out of your ass and realize it's not important? Overall, your mom deals with this all the time. Don't be a jerk to flight attendants. Don't call them stewardesses. Just shut up, get on the plane, sit down.
Traveling is super stressful anyway, especially near Thanksgiving and Christmas, especially near Christmas. And you're really going to with the flight attendants and the airline employees like that near Christmas. I think that they've had their quota for the year, that they don't want to deal with your shit. My mom has had a plane turned around because someone was acting unruly on a plane. They won't deal with it. They're just like, nope, I'm done.
We're gonna have to talk about your potty mouth because now I've got to edit. Like I thought I knew mine. Now I've got to remember.
Well, you dropped the F-bomb before me, so I thought it was safe.
We're gonna go ahead and add some jingle bells or some reindeer screeching or something to that effect. Folks, thanks for watching the Don't Unfriend Me Show. That's our take on the third a-hole of Christmas. Fourth a-hole of Christmas is coming up. Make sure you look at the Facebook page or go to our site. You can find it there. We'll put this all in one giant podcast in Spreaker, but we'll break it up for you because people complain that 20 minutes is too long and we need to have more bite-sized portions. Maybe you should check your pronouns too while you check your privilege. Thanks so much for watching the Don't Unfriend Me Show. We'll see you next time.
There you go.
This next one is something that I would never do to my wife. Have we ever played any prank presents on each other where, like, I put something in a big box and then the box gets smaller and smaller and
I don't think we've done anything.
No, I don't think I care enough to do things like that. So it's more of just like
I think we did that for like my sister's 16th birthday or something like that. So one birthday for her, but
I'm sure Leah took it well. She strikes me.
I don't even remember what it was, but
well, in this case, this gentleman is probably in some form of construction and decided to create a Rubik's of epic proportions with plywood and 3-foot reinforced rebar and nuts and bolts and washers to create this enigma wrapped in a puzzle, wrapped in a riddle type present. And the wife, in my opinion, as she takes off each nut and washer, is also trying to figure out the different ways she could kill him in his sleep or divorce him. Let's go ahead and watch this and tell us what you think. Why does everyone play this song on TikTok videos? I can't stand this damn song. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and mute it because I'm not going to get copyright infringement over this song. Let's go ahead and watch the rest. So you can see there is a big present inside, and this gentleman has drilled holes, and he looks like he has threaded rebar. I'm sure some construction guy's going to tell me, you're not a man. I'm taking your man card away. You don't know the name of this. Who cares? And it looks to be about 15 to 20 nuts to washer ratio, where he has made it impossible that this nice lady has to remove each of these by hand. And we estimated, about 30 seconds to get the nut off. And it's going to get longer and longer considering that each nut is down the thread further and further. This is going to take 2 hours to open, whatever this present is. Let's
better be a freaking car, a 10-carat diamond ring from Tiffany's, and a freaking vacation to Bahamas after this. My God.
Yeah, because it's probably going to be like a hand vac or a leaf blower or something.
A new washing machine.
Right. Easy. You got a new washing machine.
No, I did love my washing machine.
Oh, right. But passive aggressively, 15 years later, you make a comment like that.
It's because people think the household appliances are horrible gifts.
It wasn't Christmas. It was Mother's Day.
Yeah, but then you got me I got a vacuum one year and my Dyson vacuum. And then you got me an Instapot and I freaking cried when you got me the Instapot. I was so happy.
Okay, not tears of sadness.
I love household appliances.
Right. It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like, well, now we know. Here's the deal. If I ever did this to you, what would you do?
I probably wouldn't open it and say, just screw it. I don't want what's inside. You do it.
It's actually, you should say unscrew it. Yeah. I already screwed it. You have to say unscrew it.
Unscrew it. You spent the 10 plus hours making this thing? Whatever. I'm not going to do it. If you want me to have a present, you can undo it yourself. Yes. I would just say, forgo it. Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah. I think screw you would probably be somewhere in there as a clever pun. Let's watch her facial features and let's see what her disposition is. What is she thinking?
I think she is thinking, F you, dude. I'm so pissed. I'm going to assume they don't have children, that it's just them, that they might be newlyweds.
I don't know.
Where they're still in the honeymoon phase and they still love each other. They could do shit like this.
I don't know. There's some signs of children here. She's got lotion over here. And then she's got like a child's blanket, like a Christmas blanket behind her. And then it says, she's got family.
Oh, what does that say? I can't read it.
It says family. That's all we need to know. It's family. Of course, there's children involved. This smile has to be one of the fakest things.
That's not a I love you, dear.
This
honey,
is like
smile.
her. This is like her when she fakes.
Smile.
This is when she fakes her orgasms. It's right up there about the same. First of all, this lady doesn't want to be on camera. What are you doing? No woman wants to be on camera on Christmas morning and take pictures. She doesn't have her cake on. Okay. She probably hasn't had her coffee. And what are you doing? This isn't funny. I just have a question. Why do you hate women? Because I understand a little prank, but to me, you didn't even bring the right tools for her. You could have taken care of her. You got to bring her a crescent wrench, something. You could have actually said, honey, this is just a joke, after she was there for the first, hour and 45 minutes, and then brought out the real present. To me, it's not funny. It's not that I don't have a sense of humor. I'm all about making my wife's life miserable, but you will learn after you've been married for more than 2 or 3 years and had a shotgun wedding, is that your happy wife is happy life. And this guy is not going to be very happy for the rest of the day. Imagine.
By the way, we didn't have a shotgun wedding. Just so you know.
No, we didn't. You forced me to get married in other ways. So the question is his breakfast. I would do something extremely fun, as I would cook. Maybe she cooks his eggs and his toast or whatever.
Put the entire bottle of Tabasco in your omelet.
Right. Or put sugar in the salt shaker, or flip some over. I would do something mean and cruel to this guy in order to send a clear message. Maybe put constant or Comet in his toothpaste or something like that. I mean, then it'd probably poison him. And I don't know if we want to go there, Black Widowish. But either way, this isn't right. You don't do this to a woman on Christmas. Folks, that's our opinion. We're sticking to it. And yes, I am taking the side of the woman, because I've got one over here. And if I don't, I'll be in the doghouse as much as he is. Thanks for watching the Don't Unfriend Me Show. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Olivia, appreciate you being a part of the show. Stop by thedumbshow.com. Pick yourself up a hat, some shirts, or some coffee. We would love if you would do that. And also stop by YouTube and do what, Liv?
Oh, yes. Please subscribe. I don't know where we're at. Last time I checked, it was like 876. So
stop by, subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe.
We would appreciate it. Good night.
This is the Don't Unfriend Me Show with your hosts, Matt, Leroy, Amy, Olivia, and Mike. Geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on the spreely.tv network and all major social media channels at The Dumb Show. Honest, direct, unfiltered. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We can agree, we can disagree. Just don't unfriend me.